So this is a situation which is showing up the oil spill in the ocean, जो कि बहुत ही घटिया दिख रहा है. It is actually damaging the entire ocean. So what I want to do is I want to treat this oil spill. ये oil spill को मुझे treat करना है, and I have to look for the various methods by which I have to anyhow remove this oil spill, because अगर ये रहेगा so what can happen is the oxygen might not be able to mix inside the water, क्योंकि oil है तो अंदर air नहीं आ पाएगा, and because of which the fishes inside they might damage, they might not be able to breathe. तो ऐसा बहुत सारा प्रॉब्लम हो सकता है. सो वी हैव टू, इफ वी हैव क्रिएटेड द वेस्ट, so it is the saying that we should only learn how to clear it. So what happens is there is a spilling of petroleum oils, that is the fuel, in the ocean, and this oil can be fatal and toxic to all the flora and fauna of the that water body. मतलब इसके नीचे कुछ लाइफ है, that is कुछ प्लांट है, और yes. So this oil spill, they can be fatal for both the plants and the animals which are beneath the soil, beneath the water. So now we have to clean it. But if I want to clean it by mechanical method, मतलब हाथ से निकालना है, बाल्टी से निकालना है, ड्रम से निकालना है, it becomes very difficult because we are treating a water body. So that cannot be done by mechanically. It can be done but will cost a lot and will take a lot of time. So now, is there any technique that I can add some bacteria or fungus, something like that, which will eat up the oil? So we have a blessing again from the environment. So we have bacteria which are called as the Pseudomonas. So Pseudomonas is a bacterial species. So I want to say that Pseudomonas, and then we have Alcanovorax. So something is called as the Alcanovorax. So I am putting up the name of the some of the bacteria. So Alcanomorax, we have Borcumensis. अब ये Alcanovorax, Borcumensis and Pseudomonas species. So these two bacteria, they actually live on the oil. When I say they live on the oil, मतलब ये जो oil है यही इनका खाना है. So when I am able to sprinkle these onto this side, so what will they do? They will eat up all the oil. And pertaining to that, I can say in few days the oil spill will be clear over there. Not only the oil, they can also destroy the pyridines. Pyridine is a harmful chemical which is released from the boats. So they can eat the oil, they can eat the pyridines and all the chemicals. So they are actually the nature friendly because they are clarifying the oil. So hence these bacteria are used to clear the oil spill, and these are also called as, now you have to understand the word, they are also called as the hydrocarbonoclastic bacteria. Nothing new, ये सुन के डर लग रहा है, but if I'll break it, it's quite easy thing. So what I am calling them as, they are called as hydrocarbon. So hydrocarbon oclastic. So hydrocarbon is nothing but the formula of any of the oil or the fuel. हर एक जो हमारा आइटम रहता है उसमें हाइड्रोजन भी रहता है और कार्बन भी रहता है. सो हाइड्रोकार्बन ऑयल में भी रहता है. ऑयल इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज हाइड्रोकार्बन. एंड क्लास्टिक मीन्स टू ईट. क्लास्टिक मीन्स टू ईट. अगेन यू विल सी दिस इन हायर क्लासेज इफ यू टेक साइंस. सो हाइड्रोकार्बोनोक्लास्टिक बैक, तो हाइड्रोकार्बन ऑयल में भी रहता है. ऑयल इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज हाइड्रोकार्बन. एंड क्लास्टिक मीन्स टू ईट. Clastic means to eat. Again you will see this in higher classes if you take science. So hydrocarbonoclastic bacteria means those bacteria which are eating the hydrocarbon, या directly those which are eating the oil. तो अभी 10th में हम तो इतना सिंपल नहीं वर्ड यूज़ कर सकते कि eating up the oil. So we have to say the hydrocarbonoclastic bacteria like Alcanovorax borcumensis, like Pseudomonas species, they eat up the oil spill and also the pyridine present in this. और उसने ये खाया, तो मेरा सवाल है कि खाया, पचाया, तो उसने क्या निकाला? सो दीज बैक्टीरियाज आफ्टर ईटिंग अप दीज थिंग्स, दे आर एक्चुअली एमिटिंग कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड्स. सो मतलब क्योंकि इन्होंने हाइड्रोकार्बन खाया जिसमें कार्बन था, सो इन लोग क्या करते हैं, दे decompose the hydrocarbon and bring about the reaction of carbon with oxygen. So CO2 is formed, and then next thing is water is formed. So CO2 गैस बन के ऊपर उड़ जाएगा, and this is a water body. So I think this process is very clear with you all. Any doubts? So this is the image of an oil spill area. So if you all see this black part, so these are the, I can say, oil spill, और ये जो है ये बैक्टीरिया जिसमें ऐड कर रहे हैं. So if you see clearly this image, I will try to zoom the image. So if you see clearly, so the वेस्ट प्रोडक्ट्स दे आर गेटिंग ब्रोकन डाउन, मतलब बीच बीच में क्या हो रहा है कि ये छोटे छोटे पार्टिकल्स में ब्रेक हो रहे हैं. सो आई कैन से द डीग्रेडेशन हैज स्टार्टेड. तो ऐसे वाटर में जो है डीग्रेडेशन होता है. होता क्या है कि दे लिटरली स्टार्ट ईटिंग अप द ऑयल एंड द पायरिडीन्स एंड ऑल द वेस्ट. तो जिसकी वजह से वो छोटे छोटे फ्रेगमेंट धीरे 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 करके पूरा साफ हो जाएगा. सो दिस इज़ द एक्चुअल साइट ऑफ ट्रीटिंग विद द बैक्टीरियाज एंड द फंगसेस. तो ऐसा होता है जब हम उसको ट्रीटमेंट चालू करते हैं. तो ये एक ऐसा सिचुएशन है हमारे पास वेर इन अगेन वी आर सीइंग द फंडा ऑफ डैमेजिंग और स्पॉइलिंग द वाटर बॉडी प्रेजेंट अराउंड अस. सो दिस इज़ वेरी कॉमन थिंग विच यू ऑल सी इन मुंबई एटलीस्ट. बॉटल्स जो है ऐसे रैंडमली पानी में, जितना बॉटल एक शॉप में नहीं मिलेगा उससे ज़्यादा बॉटल जो है यहाँ पे पानी में मिल जाता है. एंड मेनी सच वेस्ट आर एक्चुअली थ्रोन इन द वाटर बॉडी. So you all know that the plastic do not easily degrade. Plastic has been banned, but still you all see some plastics are being sold around and something is written on that plastic that is 50 micron. So let me tell you that plastic which is above the 50 microns, that is their thickness, microns are thickness, they can be degraded, not very easily, but they will be degraded, and so they are not considered to be the damaging to the environment. So plastic, first of all, we call it as polythene bag and different. So let me give you all a word which will actually clarify that we are using the PET. So PET is a word, it is a chemical from which the plastics are formed. So that is, again, if I give the full form, so it is polyethylene. It is called as polyethylene. Ethylene is a chemical you all have seen in the 9th grade, ethane, ethene, ethylene. So the full form is polyethylene terephthalate. That is again the full form of terephthalate. So I have this PET, polyester. So ये अब इसमें PET क्या है, P मतलब poly, E मतलब ethylene and T मतलब terephthalate. So this is the full form. Now you all have heard all the next uncle and auntie, they are say polythene polythene बोलते रहते हैं. So they only don't know that they are actually taking a biological name or the chemical name, that is polythene. So the entire name is polyethylene, but हर कोई polythene polythene बोलता है. So now I hope you all come to know from where the polythene is, the word is derived. So it is actually the chemical composition of that thalli. So that is polythene terephthalate. So this I am talking about. If it is more than 50 micron, it can be degraded and it is not considered then as the damaging part for the environment. So that is why the reason is that the Modi has banned all the plastics below 50 micron, which is a step which should have been taken long before. But ठीक है, अभी क्या कर सकते हैं. And that I told you all, that is polyethylene terephthalate, polyesters. And nowadays most of the garbages contains the plastic. Most of your industrial garbage, most of your household garbage, it all has the plastic items, and your milk bags and everything. So it has been observed with the species. So various species that I'll be naming around, that is Vibrio. So Vibrio is the name of the species. Then after Vibrio I have something called as Ideonella. So I have Ideonella, again a species of bacteria. Then something called as Saccharomyces, that is Saccharomyces, and that is again a bacteria. And then Streptomyces you all have already heard. So we have Streptomyces, ये हमने एंटीबायोटिक में ये नाम पढ़ा था. स्ट्रेप्टोमाइसिस है हमारे पास. एक्टिनोमाइसिटिस है, एक्टिनोमाइसिटिस वी हैव. सो दीज आर द डिफरेंट नेम्स विच आई एम टेकिंग. और इसमें से पहले तो मैं ऐसा करूँगा कि खाली मैं तुम लोग को प्लास्टिक का बता देता हूँ. सो प्लास्टिक को हमारा वाइब्रियो, आइडियोनेला एंड सकाइनेसिस. सो आई इरेज द rest of the part. So these three are actually they are causing degradation of plastic. ये प्लास्टिक को क्या कर रहे हैं, डिग्रेड कर रहे हैं. इट मीन्स दैट द प्लास्टिक कैन बी डिग्रेडेड, नॉट रेडिली बट सम टाइम इट कैन गेट डिग्रेडेड. सो दिस इज व्हाट द इमेज इज ट्राइंग टू शो यू ऑल, दैट देयर इज बायोडिटोरिएशन. तो यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है, आई हैव एडेड अप सम Biofilm, see this has got the bacteria and the funguses, so because of which there is deterioration of the plastic. Deterioration यानी plastic खराब हो रहा है, टूट रहा है. Bio means by some life, and CO2 is released. They are using the energy. So this is how the plastic is been deteriorated and it is degraded. So I hope we are clear with this segment. So this is the collection of the rubber from the plant. So rubber, natural rubbers, there we have two kinds of rubber. One is natural and the second one is synthetic rubber. So natural, they are derived from the plants, that is plant origin. So they fall in from the tree in the form of white sap, and which is collected in the bowl present downside. तो ऐसा प्लांटेशन होता है रबर का. आई होप यू ऑल नो, जिसकी वजह से हमारे पास इतने रबर्स अवेलेबल है. नॉट ओनली द इरेजर्स विच यू ऑल यूज फॉर इरेजिंग योर पेंसिल, बट मेनी अदर एप्लीकेशंस आर देयर फॉर द रबर. Your shoes has got rubber, then your sandals have got rubber, your bag has got the rubber. So many things that you use are actually we are using the rubber. The main reason behind using rubber is because it can be degraded into the environment, and also it provides the elasticity to any material. So because the chapter is all about using the fungus or seeing the utilization of fungus, so now we will be talking about how the rubber can be degraded. Again we have to talk about some organism. So I gave you all the name about them, तो मैं वापस से बोलता हूँ इन सबका नाम. So those organisms which are actually causing the degradation of the rubber, so we have something called as actinomycetes. So we have the thing which I will name it as actinomycetes. So this is the name of the microbe. So actinomycetes, spelling you all don't have to do any error, नहीं तो 0 marks. Then we have something called as nocardia. nocardia हमारे पास दूसरा species है. And one I already told you all, that is your streptomyces. This we already studied in antibiotics also. So we have streptomyces, actinomycetes, nocardia, and the last I'll tell you is actinoplanes. So we have actinoplane. So these are the 4 microbes which actually decompose the rubber. So if the rubber is present in the garbage, so if these 4 species are added up, so they will degrade the rubber and break it down into the simplest form. So are we clear with the rubber part? So this is your sewage management. So in villages the domestic sewage is disposed of, या तो उसको नियर बाई सॉइल में डाल देते हैं या तो बायोगैस प्लांट में डाल देते हैं विलेज में. पर सिटी में ऐसा नहीं कर सकते, तो सिटी का जो कचरा है उसको हमको प्रोसेसिंग यूनिट में डालना पड़ेगा, विच इज़ दिस यूनिट विच आई कैन शो यू ऑल इन दिस डायग्राम. So why do we have to process them? Because the waste which are in urban, they can contain the bacteria of cholera, typhoid and different kinds of waterborne diseases. So we have to treat those diseases. तो उनको हमने properly एक treatment plan में डालना पड़ेगा. And then once they are being treated, so then what we can see is there is release of methane gas, which I have already discussed with the biogas plant की methane release होता है, which is our cooking gas. Carbon dioxide is released after the decomposition. So that is how the things are managed at the urban level. And phenol oxidizing bacteria are also added, क्योंकि कुछ phenol का component भी रहेगा. Phenol is not a phenyl which you use in your floor cleaning. Phenol is a chemical component just like alcohol. So phenol also has to be oxidized by the bacteria, and those are also called as the xenobiotic chemicals. Let's keep it simple. So the sludge, or I mean the mixing that I have got from the waste that settles down in this process, can be used as a fertilizer. I have told you कि जो sludge decompose हो जाएगा, base पे बैठ जाएगा, so that will be used as a fertilizer or the compost. And the water released from this process are actually treated, and then they are environmentally safe. And the microbes are used for the bioremediation of the environment. मीन्स जो हम माइक्रोब यूज़ कर रहे हैं इसमें, बायोरेमेडी मीन्स दे आर एक्चुअली अ रेमेडी और द ट्रीटमेंट. सो दे आर ट्रीटिंग द एनवायरमेंट एंड दे आर कीपिंग द एनवायरमेंट सेफ. So it is kind of medicine for the environment which has to be carried out. So I have explained you all about the sewage management. We are almost done with the chapter.